Hello everyone, my kindred souls. Welcome to this little corner of YouTube where we have our readings of the day, the messages that you need to hear right now on any situation that is in your mind or in your heart to be answered to. So if you're gonna like this reading, please give me thumbs up and subscribe to this channel so you'll always know when the new messages are being uploaded. The tarot deck that I'm using is in the description box below, and with that we can start off with this little stone that we have, which is beautiful to me. Oh my god, it's like it has this shine to it on the light with a little crack in here, so it's really cool. It's a cat's eye, so it's gonna help us with this reading today. I'm gonna put it right here. And this being said, we can start to acquire the messages. So I'll kindly ask the 10 cards to come up to reveal themselves so we can know what is in the question. So we have already a few volunteers. The first one is the Knight of Wands. The Temperance card. I feel the last three here. We have the Five of Swords. The Knight of Pentacles. Okay. The Empress card. Okay. We have the Hanged Man. The Queen of Swords. And these three. Okay, thank you. The Queen of Wands. The Four of Wands. And the Emperor. Okay, interesting. We have two queens, and we have also, oh, the Empress and the Emperor right here, one after the other. Interesting. So let me check how this comes together, because it feels like it's already a very interesting message. Okay, so I think, yeah, I just noticed that I think I said the Temperance card, but it was a Judgment card, the second one. Sorry about that. So, overall, I feel that this situation is speeding up. It's about something, about some resolution. This needs to be resolved. It's a lot of this motion happening that it seems to me it's getting faster and faster. At the same time, it's almost like some party involved, it's striving that this is gonna be coming to resolution faster than it should. There's some sort of pressure here happening in order to push things before they kind of meet one another. Or let me put it this way. it's a strong message, so I'm trying to come with the right words. That there is a resolution happening here. Everybody involved, with yourself included, wants certain answers, and they're in their way. They're in the state of forming themselves. But someone, perhaps you or someone else, is trying to push this too quickly. There's a lot of pressure, a lot of this energy of trying to forcefully come to this conclusion, not taking, in account that everything needs the time on its own to resolve. Coming here with the Hanged Man, it is definitely the essential card in this reading, because the Hanged Man is the one that indicates in its positive message, in its light aspect, that we all need to kind of accept things when we come to a point where there is no space to push on anymore. This just needs its time to kind of resolve itself. There's been a lot of traction and pressure that this kind of moves on, and it is moving. It's definitely moving in a sort of very fast manner, but there is no necessity that this needs to be pushed even more, because a lot of aspects here, or even yourself, you can come to an exhaustion point where, well, sooner or later this Hanged Man energy will come to the existence, if I say in this kind of way. This situation needs, from this point on, a very delicate and gentle approach, a lot of patience, because it's already moving the way it's supposed to. There is no need to rush things. There is no need to kind of push everything even in a faster manner, because it's already set to be a very quick moving situation. Perhaps it is irritating to kind of wait for the right information coming forward, and it's annoying, and you kind of perhaps are getting everything in between. The messages, the parts of the resolution are coming together, but not just that final part is just not showing up yet, and you're pushing to get that final part, but it will come on its own time, because it is structure it is structuralized in the way that it will just simply take time. I say structuralized because we have the Emperor and the Empress here, and the Emperor is all about the structure, it's all about the working system, while the Empress is that intuitive and more gentle approach to things. So it's very much rounded up into the full functioning system, whether it be a relationship, maybe a situation at job, or maybe coming to new endeavors, moving somewhere else, getting into some sort of positions that you need to work quickly and acquire information quickly. But with that one, it's just a matter of its own time where it's going to reveal itself as a full-on answer. So overall, you don't need to worry if this is going to be hidden from you, because it's not. It's definitely coming to you and supporting you in this fast-paced behavior, and which, by the way, being fast in overall state of this is not wrong. The wrong part, or the part where you can get harmed or maybe exhausted, is the part where someone is pushing too much, too much to the limits, in a sense that it's unnecessary, because overall it is well established, the overall system of this structure. it is going to be resolved in a positive way. It calls for this going with the flow energy, because we have very strong masculine cards at one hand and at the other a very soft feminine cards. So the key is just to balance out the two, coming up with force perhaps to speed up to speed up the things, or are very much pretty much moving in a very speedy way, but at the same time coming with this gentle aspect of just releasing and realizing that this is just a matter of time. It needs its own time to come to this conclusion on its own, and that everything will happen in this divine timing. So when it's ready, you will definitely know. Perhaps even to a point where it is just that you don't even have to require this information on yourself, it's just gonna come to you, because everything else, it's already so pretty much very much established. It is very much functioning with this very enthusiastic and assertive energy. So it feels to me that it's almost like everybody here knows what they're doing, what they want, and what they should get out of this. But it's also about just let it be, and perhaps occupying your mind, your hands with something else in between, or just doing your part onward without that pressure aspect with the Five of Swords, where in the long run can harm you, in a sense, like I said, in the exhaustion, in being burnout, yes, and maybe doing mistakes because of putting so much pressure on yourself. For now, it's just a time to kind of step back and enjoy, see the process perhaps from a different point of view, a different angle. There's a lot of maturity here, a lot of already wisdom. It feels to me that this might be happening, something doing with maybe raise or money, or maybe project that is connected to the rewards or the payments, and it all feels like almost like it's a race, and a very much creative energy that needs to kind of go the way it's meant to go. It was already done, a lot of work, a lot of effort put into this. It would be a shame to kind of compromise it. So just let it be the way it is. Do what you must do in this very intuitive and gentle way right now. Now I would say it's the time to tap into that feminine side, to just kind of let it grow on its own. You can watch it. You can see it, how it grows, and maybe get new ideas. Just having this different, more gentle approach to this might give you a new insight that will perhaps even help you to come to these conclusions. So it's overall very much very on guard energy that will just meet this gentle part of this the same thing, and will flow much better at the end. So my advice and the message of the day would definitely be change your strategy in a sense of being more in tune and gentle with this situation. For the seeds were already planted, and it's just a matter of time for them to grow on its own, so you can enjoy this part and take a little bit more of a breath to just come to these conclusions that you need, and to make this endeavor well-rounded and well-paced. You are being supported. You have this ability actually already to incline to more this go with the flow energy, just not in a sense of, lifting your hands up and say, okay, I'm not part of this anymore, in a sense of just being an observer and stepping in when needed, like kind of guiding a new plant to its fruition in the most effective possible way. Just in a sense of letting it grow, having the patience to let it grow, to watch it grow, and then stepping in when you see that maybe one branch is kind of falling off, or it's not in the right place. You kind of go to the plant and adjust it a little bit, maybe clip off some leaves that don't do the plant good, in that kind of way, like a gardener, in that kind of sense, to be very gentle with this situation from now on, but still be very assertive and pushing on. So definitely, yeah. If making pressure, make sure it's a pressure in a positive way, from this more passive point of view, because perhaps this is now what it's needed in this situation. So I hope I gave you perhaps some help and advice, that this message came through, and that all will be well. Definitely the signs are good, and I'm thanking you for tuning in today, and see you next time. Bye bye.